Welcome to my survival series for No Man's Sky. In the last part we did some exploration and we built this first simple base. If I go outside I'll show you what it looks like. And so we've just got a wooden hut and we've got our base computer, and I think this is our construction research unit, and we've got a save beacon. We built a teleporter and a biofuel reactor which is already run out of fuel. I've got a feeling in No Man's Sky this carries on consuming resources even when you're not actually playing, because I put a lot of carbon in. It said that it was going to last a long time, but when I log back in again it'd all been used up. So oh well, it's not a problem, because to be honest the biofuel reactors are, I think virtually everybody only uses them for this point in the playthrough. Then they move on to either solar power or using energy hotspots. I mean, to be honest, the biofuel reactor is pretty useless. Now, the other thing I need to do is based on a suggestion from CryptoFarg, which I must admit I did think about and then I didn't do it. That is moving some of these technologies up to the technology thing. So we'll put this up here. So we do that to get the adjacency bonus. The other thing is I'm not a big fan of the rocket option. So, I mean, I could dismantle that. I think what I'll do at the moment is I'll keep it in case I need the resources. We'll move that up there, and what we'll do is we'll move the pulse engine there, and we'll just leave the launch thrusters there. We actually got a photon cannon here as well. Actually, let's just swap that back around again. I tend to prefer to have the launch thrusters and pulse engines in the main inventory, so I can actually keep an eye on what it contains. But you can do it that way. Right, my resistance. Yeah, my thermal protection is dropping, so we better back inside. The other thing I want to do is just kick off this and get another 20 nanites. Because what we will be doing in this part is following the tutorial and going up into the space station. Mainly because what I want to do is see what is actually unlocked when we first arrive. But we're not going to be leaving this system for a couple more parts. I want to do some more exploration. Actually, while that's running as well, the other thing I want to do is something which I intended to do in the last part, and that is come in here. Let me go across to here. What I want to do is summon in my other ship. And I was thinking about maybe going up to the space station and scrapping it, but I think there's part of me that says I would like to repair it. So let's have a quick look at this. Masters of Fire. Yeah, thank you. What would we need? So all the technologies here. So we need wiring looms, phosphorus metal plating. I mean, we need a whole raft of resources to repair this. This is damage kit. So these are just blocking the slots. And I mean, we do have a recharge there. I mean, I could repair some of this stuff. I mean, I've got plenty of sodium at the moment. I'm going to get a magnetic resonator, so we'd have to buy that to get the system recharge done. And we've got a little bit of living slime here. I think I'll put that in the inventory and then put that in the refiner. Then what we'd have to do is go through and fix some of this stuff here. A bit more carbon, actually, which I'll leave. Just jump back into here. Into here. Another 20 nanites. Go there. I'll put that in there to turn some. I think we'll turn some ferrite dust into, or some rusted metal into ferrite dust, and I think we're pretty close to being able to move on now. And we've got a starship module there. And the other thing I also did off camera is I went out and picked up some bones. Oh, this is way too full up. I really need to put some of this stuff somewhere. Oh, also a big thank you for your feedback on the oxygen capsule. It seems it is broken, but they do actually have a use for recharging the oxygen if you go underwater. That seems to be about it. But I mean, it is possible that Hello Games will fix this going forward in the future. But what I probably will do is I'll sell that. When we got the living slime, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to wait for this to finish. So it's at 55%. and then I'll pick that up and then put the living slime in there to refine off camera. I don't think there's anything else around here that's worth picking up. I think I've effectively exhausted this area. We've got that there, but we need an advanced mining laser for that. A lot of creatures hanging around here as well, but I think I've got them all. Okay, the refiner is finished. I'll just put that into the exosuit and just drop that in there. And then we'll just leave that to get on with its own business. And I think it's time to go and visit the space station. So we'll go and jump into the flying brick. And I mean, this gives you an idea of how close the bases are. I mean, the hollow terminal, which seems to like hiding from me, is in here somewhere. I think it's over the back of these rocks here. Maybe not. Okay, let's just get up into space and see what we can find. Actually, while we're doing that, let's just have a look at the discoveries. So far, we've discovered 3 out of the possible 6 planets in this system. And we're currently there. So here we are at the space station. So the music is built up because this is our first visit to the space station. It says explore the space station, find life forms and ask about the mystery signal. That means we're just going to need to walk around and talk to people. If we can find them. I think we'll do the talking with the people first, just in case there's a mechanic that I might break. Oh, ask about 16. They look a surprise crosses the life form's face and they release a strange smelling gas. They appear to signify our conversation is over. Thank you. I'm looking for 16, please. Ask about other travellers. Okay. Startled by my question, the life form emits a dramatic squeak. Though I do not recognise their words, they shake their heads. It is unmistakable. Okay. Just keep walking up and talking to these guys. So some of them may tell me something eventually. Okay. Repeat 16. We are watching you, traveller friend. Find what we have left you. Though the alien speaks, the words are not their own. The strange code is echoing back to me through their red glare, logged directly to my exosuit. The crimson light fades away and I see the life form blinking at me expectantly. Whatever has happened, they do not appear to have seen it. I should leave. Perhaps my base computer would be able to make something of this code. Yep. So we've now got a reminder. It says visit the merchants to upgrade your ship and equipment. Visit the cartographer for directions to outposts. Take missions to the missing agent to earn valuable rewards. Use the teleporter to instantly return to your base. Now the teleporter never used to be unlocked, so we're going to take a look at that first. Okay. So we can actually jump back to our base through the teleporter. Interesting. Some decryption data. That's not working. What I will do is sell off these bones. So we've got a bit of space. Sell off this 125,000. Give me 111,000. And 117,000. I think what I might do is sell off these oxygen capsules as well. I mean, it does say it's the life support. I just want to check because there have been a couple of patches. No. Oxygen capsules. So we'll definitely sell these off. They're just taking up the space, which I can use for something else. 96. Okay. That gives me just over 500,000, which isn't bad actually. I doubt very much if we'll be able to get missions unless they've changed. No. We need a bit more standing before we can get missions. We got a cartographer here. I don't really feel the need to get anything from him just at the moment. Oh, that looks quite nifty. What is that? Oh, it's a fighter. Just it looked a little bit like a shuttle when it was first came in. So we are now a merchant, and we've now reached level 5 with our cash. Of course, the next thing I want to do is get over here, because one of the first things we can pick up is in this area here, where you can get a cheap exosuit upgrade for 5,000 units. Oh, I was going to put it in the... That actually upgrade it? Yeah. Oh, that's annoying. I was going to put it in the high capacity. Oh well, we're going to fill in all the slots eventually anyway, so... I don't need any tech. What I can do is sell... I'm going to bring this over. This in the exosuit. I think we will sell off that low-level tech for some nanites. We go to the sell. We'll get 60 nanites for that. Anything in here that would be good? I mean, we've got we've got enough for probably one tech, but do I really want to waste it on that just at the moment? I mean, we got thermal protection module, radioactive start, shield module. I think I'm going to pass on that tech. When the next thing we do is just going to have a look at this guy. Let's see what we got. Purchase upgrade modules. I mean, this is Exocrafts. What am I looking at these for? This is ship upgrades. Let's just take a quick look at that. See if there's something that might be useful here. I mean, I'd rather keep the nanites for other things at the moment. Pulse engine upgrade, an A-class pulse engine upgrade. Not bad, actually. Let's have a look here. Another weapon that I can't afford. Wow. I think that's exactly the same as the one earlier, isn't it? 2 million. Not even close. Certainly, let's look at this guy. Great modules. Pulse splitter, mining beam enhancement. Nope. Of course, we can go in. Oh. So, of course, here's the ship upgrade mechanism. We don't know. Just out of curiosity, can we talk to this guy? Talk to the scrap dealer? Will he actually do business with us? Yeah, he can. But we haven't got 5 million to do the... Wow. Magnetic resonator would be quite useful. We don't... Suspicious hazard protection. Now that would have been brilliant, because I'm pretty sure that gives me some hazard protection for different things. We're just 2 nanites short. I'm a bit inclined to come back, but there's no guarantee that will still be there when we arrive back again. I think that's about everything that I can look at the moment. So we need to go back to our base computer. I think probably we will go through the teleporter, but what I will do at the moment is I want to check. Got the back room over here. Let's go into here. Wait. Anything of value in here? Nope. Bit of lag on the doors. What we could do now is probably talk to some of these guys to get some language. Yeah, request dialect help. Might as well get the language underway. Technology symbol. And the get word for formula. Request dialect help. This is a friendship symbol. Get word for please. I'm talking to you already. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything else now. So, so it's saying we got to use the teleporter. So we might as well use the teleporter just to get back to our base. First base. Why is that duplicated? Oh well. Warp to your first. Warp to first home. Away we go. Wow. Very close up view. Wow. I think there might be an issue with where my ship is landing. There we go. Another milestone. We are now a scholar. We have learnt 15 words. Visit the base computer. Yeah, I think that might be a bit of a problem in the long term. We may have to redesign or rebuild the base. Archives terminated. Select new task. Begin decryption. Decoding. 16. Something. Message follows. The traveller finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Is that it? It says signal acquired. Life signs. It's got to be off planet. I got those birds. No, I haven't. Let's get the birds. Birds. How far away is that? 21 minutes in that direction. On foot. So it won't be that far away by ship. Just going to some portable refiner. We will oops, out of fuel. Just going to get a few more nanites. If I'd refined this before I went to the space station, we would have been able to get that item. Never mind, that's the way it goes. I don't think there's anything else I need to refine just at the moment. Oh, quick look. We got 500 oxygen, sodium. What I could do is no, I'm just going to leave that for the moment. Now where we got to go is 21 minutes in that direction. It says, I think I am going to fly there, so yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's only going to take a matter of seconds to fly there. Possible distress signal. What have we got here? Have I been here already? Oh. I mean, it's the free takeoff and landing, so they might as well take advantage of it. I think tells me I might have. We'll have to blast the doors open, but it's not a problem. So what we're going to do is jump back in the ship, claim the base, or a manual save. Jump in the ship. Or a rocket launcher. Wow. We blew out all the signals on the door. Sentinels are searching. Right, stop down. Just go and have a quick look, see inside. A bit of sodium. And here we go for our, I think this is the second one we got. The control terminal before me appears to be some sort of deep level mining system. However, all systems have stored, the screen flashes a readout. Something, doesn't tell me anything. Warning lights blink on and off, and the material hopper opens. And we got a great big pile of ferrite dust, so let's just insert the ferrite. Ferrite slips down the material hopper, but the choking, grinding sound that follows does not sound positive. The machinery shuts down completely. I fear I've flooded the important internal components with metallic dust. I think in the interests of showing gameplay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a reload. I don't normally do this, but I think I will make an exception this time. What we're going to do is just come into here. So here we are. I've reloaded the game. There's a couple of more sentinels hanging around, so we're just going to go back inside and do the terminal again. As I say, I generally don't like doing this, but I mean, if you want to do it this way, feel free to do it. I mean, everyone plays the game in their own way. The control terminal before me appears to be some sort of deep level mining. Yes. I don't like the idea of inserting my hand in the terminal, so I think we'll just put in 75 carbon. There it is. The light flickers across the facility. Machine rumbles deep beneath my feet as the drill motor whirls into life. The facility is back online. Normal operations have resumed. I can access the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. Right on. When I could extract nanites, but I think probably at this point in the game it's more important to learn new recipes. We get a free pass with a recipe. Hydraulic wiring. I actually quite like that. Actually, there's a magnetic resonator here, and we do need that to repair our broken ship. I think I would do that. I mean, we've actually got two of these actually, so yeah, I think that would be worth investing if we can get the ionized cobalt. And I think that we've what we got over here? Oxygen capsule. Well, that's useless, isn't it? Atlas V1 pass. Oh yeah, we're certainly going to take the Atlas V1 pass. That would be very, very useful. And we've got 2 levels of standing with the GEC. Yeah, I mean, if we can make an Atlas V1 pass, I think that would be quite a quick win. And I suppose if I go over here, it won't have a container. Hello, guys. I'm pretty sure I've got you here. 110 condensed. Wow. And we'll just pick up this. I'm literally filling my ship with junk. Some dihydrogen jelly. Okay, we're pretty good at the moment. We'll send that to the starship. So we are starting to build up some items here. Some pure ferrite stashed in there. We've got a little bit of magnetic ferrite. Right, before we move on, anything else around here that could be of value? Natural burial site 900 meters away. That's a little bit far for being generally wandering around on the planet. Pyrite deposit, pyrite deposit. What is that? Cobalt deposit. And then there's something else that is behind it. Now I think that's probably enough. So what we're going to do now is move on. Any plants that need scanning, creatures. Actually, how am I off for cobalt? I don't have any. Oh, we got a little bit. I think what we're going to do is have a little bit of a duck into the cave and get some cobalt. Oh, ha. Then maybe not. I mean, we could do a little bit of long-range mining here. We've got some sulfurine here as well. Keep an eye on that. And we'll just pick up a little bit of cobalt. Keep an eye on my multi-tool so that it stays in the optimum position. Oops, just stop. Thank you. One more, and I think that would be enough. Creeping around here. Oh, I mean, this thing's got like the head of a fox, or no, it's got like the head of a pig or something. Would you say it's a pig, or when it's got tusks, the body of a dinosaur? Whoops. In the ship before I die. Off we go. Right, we need. Where are we going? Well, we're going over here, aren't we? Possible distress signal. Yeah, I was just about to say that I got a feeling this should be a freighter, or a crash freighter, not a good freighter. So let's jump in here. Make sure we got space in our suit in case we get given something. First things first, we're going to go and talk to. Hey. Why can't I talk to this? There it is. MS Wings of the Anomaly. Logs damaged, partial records are available. The signals led me to the wreck of a freighter. Colossal fragments of metal scattered across the landscape. Where these messages? Nothing but misfiring circuits of a long forgotten ruin. Nestled among the debris, I find the pilot's log blinking, awaiting inputs. Okay, request log. Instead of displaying the ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They are followed by a short message. The anomaly comes from the stars. Take flight. The schematic for a hyperdrive is attached to the end of the message. I pull the blueprint from the computer, but this hyperdrive blueprint is for a conventional starship, not a freighter of this size. Someone placed this here after the crash, hoping it would be found. Do we actually need to make microprocessors? I can't remember if I actually can make microprocessors. Acquire components and purchase microprocessors. So we can't actually make microprocessors at the moment. We actually need the formula for them. Let's just build my environmental protection back up. Something tells me that when I was in that building just now, I should have taken the microprocessor deck, but it's not a problem. We got plenty of cash. We can get microprocessors up on the space station. But before we leave, what I want to do is pick up what we can from this freighter. So we're just gonna, yeah, we'll just keep using up the oxygen. We've got more oxygen in the ship, so we're looking good. We can sell that sulfurine and the platinum. Got 83 cobalt, that can go to the starship. We can use that to make more iron batteries should I need it. Actually, what is the iron battery situation? Got 14 at the moment, so I think we're okay from that point of view. Oops. Keep forgetting that the jetpack isn't particularly that powerful. What we got here? Chromic metal. Wow, that was we got another some. Yep. It'll be a little bit. Yeah, wow. Yeah. Got to be a bit careful with the radiation. Yes, thank you, game. Right, we're going to need to wait. Just going to get back in here and let our health recover first before we do another one. And the radiation to wear off. Let's have a look at the hyperdrive. Actually, what we got here? Antimatter wiring loom. Right, we're going to have to get more copper to get some chromic metal. Though, I think as somebody suggested in the comments, if we go and kill some pirates, we might actually get some chromic metal. Just... and go up there. Oops. Yeah, thank you, game. That was that. Let me just get back in the ship. I'm pretty sure I just picked up a warp cell. Yes, that is going to be very useful. Put that in the starship. I mean, it's jumping ahead slightly in the game, but I think finding that is going to be pretty useful. Correctly, there's one more cargo pod over here. Jump over the vegetation. Yeah, thank you, game. So what have we got here? In here. What did we pick up? Got multi-tool expansion slot. Flexible upgrade circuit compatible with multi-person. So what have we got here? Multi-tool expansion slot. A flexible upgrade circuit compatible with person multi-tools. Multi-tool space station. Oh, so if we go to the space station, we'll be able to upgrade our multi-tool and add another slot to this. Well, that's cool. That is a good find as well. We got is the last one over here. So, I mean, searching crash freighters is a very good way to get resources, especially in the early game. So, what we're going to do... Yeah. And this one quite often has a problem that sometimes it's placed in the ground to a position where you can't actually do anything with it. Got some more nanites. Ah, get out, get away, get away, get away. Okay. Walk up rounds. In fact, there's a knowledge stone over there. I don't want to go and get that. Got you. I can just see you on the horizon there. We'll just grab the knowledge stone. It says install the hyperdrive. Yes, thank you. Oh. Let's scan around here and see what else is around. See if there's anything of any value or use. There's another knowledge stone over there. We've got pyrite. We're going to need copper if I can find it. There's an unknown building, 311 in that direction. I mean, 311 units isn't that far. I've got piles of sodium. And we got the batteries, so I think we're going to go looking for the unknown building over here. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time to install the hyperdrive, so just wandering around and doing a bit of exploring. Oops. Yeah, you're not going to kill me. There's the ships flying over. What is that? We go over that. This could be fun. This is an abandoned building. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay. Now, if you're going to take on an abandoned building, number one priority, do a save. Got some. If I can get in the abandoned building quickly enough, I won't need to use my. Oh, keep going. Got a lash plant up there. Get rid of you straight away. Right, I need to keep an eye on my space now. In fact, I think I might summon the ship in. The first thing we'll do is do the Forgotten Terminal. And we'll take the goop. User identified, terminal now active, unlocking data log for analysis. It looked like a wound on the world, crimson and ragged edged like something that once lived, but that was torn asunder. I should have stayed away. I had the senses and taste and air of the planet. I imagine it would have reeked of some kind of alien factor, but nothing could stall my curiosity. Was it dead? Where I touched it, the surface was moist and yielding. It seemed to become motile, crawling on a mat of slow cilia moving from me. I should have left it alone. Analyze the data log. I discovered something coded deep inside of the long dead traveller's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. Well, we got some more nanites. I'm not going to refuse that. I think we will pick up rusted metal. We got some dihydrogen jelly. I did see some knowledge stones around. I'm certainly going to go and pick those up. There's a rock there. That's going to give us. Yeah, thank you, game. There's a couple of. Oops, stop doing that. Grab the knowledge stones. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon in my ship first. Then what I'm going to do is put the lava cores there. Oops. What we're going to do is summon in my ship. Just put you about there. And what we're going to do is go for the lava cores. So we'll pull the dust to blow away. What we're going to do is, what you do is get these lava cores is you get a tunnel underneath, preferably sloping downwards. There's only two there. I'll do two just to demonstrate what I'm going to be doing. And what you do is you stand down in the bottom here. Take that out a little bit like that. And what I'm going to do is... Oh! Ah! That's a bit antisocial. Didn't know they could come down in the tunnel. They never used to come down in the tunnels. Oh, roll to me. That's it, thank you. Now these larval cores are a very good source of nanites. Put that in the starship. That can go in the starship, and that can go in the starship. And now you don't get anything for killing these horrors at the moment, but if you've got missions to kill creatures, coming to an abandoned station is a pretty good way of doing it. Gotcha. Just get up into here. Yeah, thank you, game. All subsiding. Game. Oh, there's a couple there that I missed. Okay. I think what we'll do is we'll get a bit more adventurous now. Let me just see what we got like this. Just dig this out and They like that. A little bit there. And then we dig down under here. Take that out a bit. Dig down. Right, we've dug ourselves a bit of a tunnel. What we're going to do now is just see if we can harvest out some more of these. That's 2 of them. 2 of them. Down here, please. 3. I think that is the. And I think if we actually go to the camera mode, go up, take a look, see, there's one more up on the edge there, which we can't quite see. I'll go away. I can't see it. So the swarm has subsided, and we've now got 6 lava cores. And I think you've got the idea of what you need to do an abandoned building. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do the rest of them, and then I'll be back with the final count of this area. Welcome back. I've cleared out all the larval cores, and I've got 13. I missed a couple that rolled down, and I wasn't able to pick up quite quickly. I think what we're going to do now to wind this video up is we're going to fly back to the base. Hello, what's this? Okay, let's just land here. We already visited this one. This is the one we've already visited. Nope, we've got ourselves another building. I'm just going to grab the projectile ammunition. I mean, I am quite literally running out of space. I think I would like to do this building again. What we're going to do is we're just going to come here, and maybe I'll refine the larval cores in the next video. So I'm just going to claim that, and what I'm going to do is jump into here, take off. Wow, there's another one next door. That's an observatory. Oh, there's so many bases on this planet. We'll fly back over the observatory. There's the door. We'll just wait for the sentinels to calm down. Okay, the sentinels have calmed down, and what we're going to do now is just drop down on the landing point. Okay, jump out. You're nice and full, you're not. And we will go and see what we can get from this one. And there is some resources here. I'll just pick up that one. Then there's some nanites on the wall. And we're just gonna... Strange symbols pulse urgently the terminal. Loud siren appears from the nuclear power core. A message prints out the display. Something, no clue. There's there. The automated safety systems have failed. Something must be done. So we've got activate radiation dampening field, initiate shutdown, or panic. We're certainly not going to panic. I think we're going to activate the radiation dampening field. The wail of the alarm system fades and the temperature receding slowly decay back to normal levels. Disaster has been averted. The facility's production line returns to normal. Okay. All operations are resumed and I have access to this facility's main control panel. I should be able to affirm that. I definitely want to learn a new recipe, because that's what I want. Is there? We got 2 of these. We can now make our own microprocessors, which will make life a bit easier, so we won't have to go buy those to build the warp technology. We've got here advanced technologies. Atlas V2. I think I would like the Atlas V2 pass, but is there something that might be... Actually, I quite like the Star Shield batteries, actually, because that will allow me to recharge my shields. I think some of this other stuff is a little bit too high. I think we'll go for the Star Shield batteries, because that, I mean, you can get tritium and gold from in space, so I think that would be quite useful. That is a very good find. Oops. Doing very well here at the moment. We can stop scanning, guys. Anything else around here? We got you. Just push something. Oh, I've never encountered that before. Yeah, thank you. We'll just keep an eye on my oxygen. I'm going through quite a lot of oxygen. Yeah, well, we still got. That's saying 500, but it doesn't look like it's full. So let's get over to here. We'll just search these modules. A little bit more sodium. Getting projectile ammunition, which the keen effigy. And I know I've already said that I'm going to finish the video, but what I would like to do is visit that observatory if I can find it now. Of course, this is the point where I can't find it. Oh, there it is. We actually got a minor settlement over the back here as well. Wow. We're put down on here. I mean, this is too good an opportunity to pass up. Okay. Jump out here. And of course, we're going to claim the base again. That gives me a manual save. And we've got a couple of these. Some few more nanites. Anything in here? We've got a plant. A little bit of carbon. And some more nanites. So we're doing pretty well on the nanite front. We've got over 1,000 nanites now. We've got 600 odd thousand. And once we turn those larval cores into nanites, that will give us a really big boost. And what we're going to do now is just go over here. Pretty sure this is an observatory. Just grab the sodium. And we'll just look at the GEC Observatory. The life form that works or worked in this installation left its equipment scanning the skies for interesting new systems and spatial phenomena. In its absence, it struck gold. The beacon has been received and the transmission sequence awaits response. Okay, so this is just a rotating pattern. So it should be, well, this is quite literally 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's alternating between the two, so it should be that one. I discover the location within the distant stars. You can actually see the pattern of the 3 minor bases there side by side. So we've now got a location. And looks like we've got a bit of standing, so we're now a valued customer. Of course, back here we've got a way, but it's going to tell me that I need a Atlas, was that Atlas V2? Yep. As I say, what I would like to do is we're just going to scan some buried technology modules there. We've got the natural burial sites, more buried technology modules here. Wow. We've got a lot of very good stuff all around here. We've got unknown building there. I'm very tempted to... Oh, got that bit over there. I'm very tempted to drop a custom marker here so that I can return, because I don't have the space really for... Yeah. Okay, we're going to have to discard that. I think we'll discard the rusted metal. Wow, we got a thermal protection module. Can I put that on my exosuit? Yes, I could. I'm going to install that. That is an S level thermal protection module. Ha! Yeah, but it's for cold. But I think we'll keep that. That's another good find. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a custom marker here. Because I want to come back here and check around here, because there's a lot of resources very close by which I can use. So, and I'm just going to jump in the flying brick, and what I'm going to do now is fly back to the base if I can find it. Where's my base gone? So here's my base. I'm just gonna... At least I'm not landing on top of item here. Just get into here. Also, I've got this here. Items too low. I think I can put that into the exosuit. Of course, what we're going to need to do now is pull the lava cores. Actually, I've got a couple in here, haven't I? And what we're going to do is just put the lava cores in here. You can see we get 100 nanites this, and the process is almost immediately. So we're just going to come here, and we're going to put these into the exosuits. Oops. And we're just going to grab these. That, see, 250 nanites. Okay. This is why picking up lava cores and abandoned buildings is so important in the early game. I mean, and that's given us 600 nanites. And just to show you, we've now got 1600 nanites. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll go back to that custom marker and do some more exploration in that area. And of course, we will work on installing the Hyperdrive, even if I'm not really planning on using it for a little while. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.